Hi all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you saw my last video about missing Texas mom Laura Reed calling her father this morning, January 18th of 2021, and asking him to call off the search for her, then you already know that her father claimed to get very little information from Laura during the call. He told Texas EquuSearch that he didn't know where she was or anything else, but that she told him she was safe and asked him to call off the search for her. Now, Texas EquuSearch has done a press conference that I found to be very disturbing. And if you watch it, I think you will too. Not because they're being shady at all, but because of the information they're able to provide at this point. Hell, even the spokesperson speaking on behalf of the company is completely baffled by what he's saying. He obviously has many questions about this case, and he appears to be very confused about the information he's receiving from Laura Reed's father in Utah. He literally says he's almost speechless and doesn't understand what's going on. He said Laura's father told him that she called him to ask him to call off the search for her and let him know that she was okay. He said her father said he asked her some questions that only she would know, and she answered them. I wonder if he did that because he didn't recognize her voice. Strange. Then he said the most alarming thing. He said she sent a picture of herself to her father that doesn't look anything like the photo they had to go off of. And he's not just talking that she doesn't have makeup on. Guys, he said that the photo she sent was disturbing, to say the least. He said it looks nothing like the woman they were looking for. He said the woman in the photo looks like a completely different person. This poor man looks completely confused delivering this information. But her father must believe the photo is really her, because he said he spoke with her father at length. And even though her father still doesn't have any details about where she is or what happened, they both agree that they have a live daughter. So the spokesperson said, no matter what happened, maybe they can work with her and see what happens from there. A reporter asked him if she appeared to be in an unsafe situation in the photo, and he just looked like he didn't want to answer. So he said, I don't know. She's supposed to be calling HPD and her boyfriend, but she hasn't done that yet, and still nobody knows her location. She hasn't said where she's at. He said that they located her phone in Marshall's during their search, which led them to suspect foul play. If they have her phone, then whose phone did she use to call her dad and send the disturbing photo? Unless she had a second phone or something. The TE spokesman said that even though he doesn't understand what's happening, he doesn't regret anything they did to search for Laura, and he believes that searching for her made her contact her father. But, he said at this point, it appears that she may have made the choice to walk away and leave her son in the car. He said from all the cases he's worked on, and what he knows about this case up to now, it appears as though she's made a choice that you wouldn't think anybody would make. But, he says, he may be wrong. He said the conversation she had with her dad when she contacted him this morning was brief. He said she texted her father first, but her father didn't believe it was her, so she called him. He said he thinks they're working to try to get the phone number she called from. I'm assuming he's referring to the police, so they can try to track her location. Then he said something else very disturbing. He was asked if he thought she was with someone else. He takes a moment to make sure he's very careful with his words and says, if she made this choice, which certainly would be a bad choice, I'm trying to wrap my head around, would you go to that extent to leave your phone inside a store and set something like this up? He said when they initially found her phone in the store, they thought maybe she left it there as a sign that she was in trouble. He then said, I don't know. Only she knows. but the ending was much better than he thought it would be because they have a live Laura. He said from what they were finding, they didn't think they were going to find her alive, and it just goes to show that things aren't always as they appear. Then the video ends. I have to wonder. I read another news report that said there were no surveillance cameras aimed at the parking lot, so she was not captured on any security footage. I wonder if she somehow knew that she wouldn't be captured on any camera. I don't know how she would, but if she somehow set it up, her plan would have been ruined if she was caught on camera just walking away from her car alone without her baby. I don't know, guys. This is a weird one. I'm glad her father believes it's her and they agree she's safe, but none of this makes any sense. And you can just tell by the looks on the TE spokesman's face that he's very disturbed by all this. But he doesn't know what to say, other than if her father thinks she's alive, then that's a good thing. But her father said he spoke with her shortly before they believed she went missing, and she was in good spirits. He also said she sent him a photo of her and her baby just prior to her disappearance as well, and he thought everything was just fine. So I don't know what to think right now. Of course, her father knows more than we do, and he says she's alive, so I'm going to go with that until I hear anything else. I sure hope she is, and that she's going to be okay. Other than that, I got no answers for you. I'm just giving you the updates as I receive them. So far, happy ending. She's okay. Her baby's okay. As always, thank you for watching. I'll link the press conference in my description box for you in case you want to watch it and decide for yourself what you think. And I'll see you on my next video.